Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you're seeing this vlog. Thank you for being here again. I can't really tell in Abuja what season we are in because today is going to rain, tomorrow there will be sunshine, and next tomorrow there will be a little bit of hammer time. So the clothes I washed yesterday didn't dry because there was no more sun, and I had to dry them today so they could dry properly. So after drying the clothes, I went off to brush my teeth so I could be ready for the morning. So while brushing, I saw snail. When was the last time you saw snail? The last time I saw snail was, I can't even remember. So I had to pick it up to see it very well. I remember those days when we go for snail hunting. I don't know if people still do that now, but it's been a long while I see people go for snail hunting. So after brushing, I went to remove the nets my children and I slept in. Of course, we can't sleep without nets. Like anytime I get a mosquito bite, I usually fall ill. I don't know why, but then I had to start protecting myself with this net. I did a lot for the morning, but then later in the day, I think this was around 12 because I start preparing lunch from 12 so that I could be ready before 2 or at most 2 o'clock because that's the time I feed my toddler's lunch. So I went up to prep the beans. I already washed the beans, picked the beans, sorry. I picked to wash and I put them on fire. This beans is so easy to cook, like it's called cashew beans. I don't know if you have eaten some more, and it's really tasty. It's like it gets done in highest 45 minutes, 30 minutes is cooked with not with pressure cooker, just normal cooking. The onion I was removing, you saw me removing, I added it to my pepper. So I'm going to pound it together. It gives food, pounding onions with your pepper gives your food this, I can't really explain the flavor, but it's kind of a spice. That's why I usually do not use spice because I mix two ingredients to give me the taste of a spice. Here is the pepper with onion. I've already bound them together. So I added it to my beans. One of the things my grandma taught me to always put in beans to make it more texture is crayfish. Like she could put a whole lot of crayfish inside a pot of beans. But then these are expensive now, so we have to manage. I added crayfish and I saw some little particles I didn't see before adding it. I really love to pick my crayfish, but sometimes I guess should I say I get lazy or I forget and I just leave it out the way I bought it from the market. Plantain is one food that my children can't say no to. So whenever I cook beans, because of course you know how much children don't like eating beans. When I was a child, I didn't like beans also. I don't know what changed. All of a sudden I started eating a lot of beans. But then whenever I cook beans, I know they won't eat a lot. So I try to add something, either plantain, potato, something that will make them eat, something I could mix and that will make them eat. I won't lie, the pot was hot here, but then we have gotten used to some kind of things. So I proceeded to frying my plantain. I added a pinch of salt to give it some taste. Ground oil in the frying pan. I started frying my plantain. I went in to get something, and when I came out, I can see that my plantain was getting burned. I was really hurt here, but then I couldn't do anything. I had to bring it out, and the oil was extremely hot because I fanned the fire before going in to get something done inside. Actually, I wasted a little bit of time. I even forgot I had plantain on fire, but thank God it didn't burn entirely. So I left this big one because I noticed it wasn't yet ready, and the oil was really hot, so I had to carry the frying pan down, and I used my feck. I don't know, I didn't show you here. I used my feck to dig in hole in the big plantain so that ground oil can penetrate and it will get well cooked. Our food is ready now. I have to serve the food, even though I know that cooking beans is a lot of work for me, like extra work, because I have to sit down, go ask my toddlers to eat something before they can, like, it's, you have to sit, pet, sing, and do all those things for them to eat. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next vlog. Bye.